I'm Press Vest with JAG TV. This is Question of the Week. Our question this week is, how do students feel about parking? What do you think about parking? And if you don't like it, how do you think we could improve it? Because I know most people really don't like the parking around here.
No, parking is horrible. We need more parking spaces. Clearly need more parking spaces. I don't really know how to improve it, except maybe some where we have a lot more grass that's not really being used, to add more spaces, because there's not enough parking for students. Students are late to school every day because of parking, especially in humanities.
What do you think about the ticket, the whole central, south, and north? Do you think that should be in effect?
No, it's not necessary. People have different classes in different parts, and delegating certain parking areas is part of why there isn't any parking. Most people have central for their first 2 years, because humanities is your central classes, and if they could park in north without getting a ticket, it'd probably help them out a lot better.
I don't actually drive. I ride up here with my sister, and we get here early enough that it's not really an issue. But I realize that there's not really enough parking from what people have told me, and it seems maybe like a good idea for perhaps like a parking garage. That would help a lot, I think, but I don't know how the budgets and stuff.
How do you feel about the whole central, northeast?
I mean, that's fine with me. I don't really have any complaints about that.
I do like the fact that they do have a few parts where free parking, but in the essence of where some of the parking is to the point where you have to have a pass for it, should be condensed a little bit. I mean, if they had a little bit more where there's free parking so that students can get to their class, because sometimes they have to drive to their class.
So you kind of agree with the north and central, or would you rather that just be abolished altogether?
Well, the thing is, if you have it so that anyone can park anywhere, then where are you going to park if the person who just says, oh, well, I think I'll hang at the student center for a while and stop at the student center. But let's say you have a class in humanities and all the humanities parking spots are taken up. You have to go park all the way in aisle B. The only thing I'm saying is maybe some reservation and just a couple of extra spots that could be used for students who need it.
I feel there's not very many parking spaces on campus, and we kind of need more.
How do you like the whole system where it's central, east, north, west, and all that?
I don't like it and if I have classes that are in different parking areas, because I have to walk a lot and then I can't move my car.
The parking here, I'm not very knowledgeable about, because I actually live in the Grove, so I usually take the JAG tram, so I don't experience the parking very much during the rush hours. The few times I have tried to park, I've been late to class or whatever, so I drove to my class. Parking is pretty abysmal, especially around the student center, since a lot of classes are right centrally here. Student center in front of the humanities. I really have no clue how to improve it other than maybe adding more parking spots. I know there's a lot of undeveloped land over, I guess, by the lake. Maybe they could add a secondary parking lot there.
And you said you lived in the Grove, correct?
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about the whole central and north and the east? And I know the Grove, if you live at the Grove, you have to park at the Grove.
Yeah,
how do you like that?
It's annoying at times, but I definitely understand it, especially because a lot of people have classes all over campus, and if you're majoring in something, you don't want to show up there and have all the spots taken by people who just have one class there.
Parking, it's pretty crowded. Yeah, I park at North, and sometimes you have 5 minutes to get to class, and when you get here, you're pretty much looking for parking and then trying to find something, but I always park behind so that I don't have to be looking for it.
That was the question. Those were the opinions. And it appears as though no one really likes the parking. Maybe South should take some of their suggestions to heart. Bryce Vest, JAG TV.